RCV has been a long time coming, as you all know, and it's always been this will they, won't they make it. And I think Honda internally have always been deliberating about what kind of spec it should be versus the price. And I think they've got the balance about right. When you look at the way it's made, it's kind of quite good value for money. If you think that this bike is very similar to last year's open bike, the RCV 1000R, and that costs €1 million to lease and €1 million to run. So this seems like a snip by comparison. As a road bike, in road trim, on the track, it is probably, honestly, a little bit soft. The brake pads aren't quite good enough for hard track use, and the RS10 tyres aren't really good enough for hard track use. It hasn't really got the power, and the fact it's got electronics on top of that, it dulls the power even more. You kind of left wanting more. But it was actually interesting, right at the end of the day when we were riding for pictures and we ride behind the camera car and riding slowly, you realise how beautiful this is going to be as a road bike, because it's got a really nice spread of power, really beautiful throttle response, it sounds great, it's really agile, and just aside from the way it rides, the quality of it is just insane. It is blueprinted, hand-built heaven. There's nothing mass-produced about this bike. It's made by one person over the course of 2 or 3 days, and they're going to be making probably about 250 between now and the end of 2016 when production stops. The race kitted version is another story. 215 horsepower, 10 kilos less, so it's 160 kilos. That is a MotoGP bike with lights. Now all Honda have done is basically change the parts to make that bike reliable, to make it durable, to make it not cost €1 million, and it's just incredible. It sounds really angry, it sounds like Marquez's or Cal Crutchlow's bike, really angry and growly and poppy and gravelly. But actually the power delivery is still very smooth. It's just got more revs at the top, which means it's got more oomph. The agility feels like 400, feels like an NC30 almost. You don't feel like you can scratch the surface. Compared to a normal superbike, a road-going superbike like an R1 or a Panigale, is just on another level.